when you see the season start, these are the peach holders. Okay. As you can see, you got Portia, Cynthia, Candy, Nene, Kenya, and Sheree. Now, this is season 10, the one I produced, right? When you holding a peach, I think this season, Nene probably was getting probably about $2 million a season. Allegedly. I'm not counting her pockets, but she was getting anywhere from probably like 2 to 3 million a season. Any of them up there, none of them is seeing no less than 750,000 a season. Candy's probably getting a few million herself, but everybody is making over 750 for the season, and anywhere in the millions. Nene at this point was probably the most highest paid of them, and she was like over 2 mil for the season. And what that entails is them having 24 access to your goddamn life for like 9 months. And it was a hell of a ride. Like after doing this show, that's what made me chill out from working in corporate. This show is actually the shit that really made me stop uh doing jobs, because they tried to get me to do Love and Hip Hop after I did the Housewives, but then they told me that I would have to be a producer and security. I'm like, in security, the fuck, like, picture me breaking up these fights with these chicks. You got to be stupid, or these niggas. Like, yeah, I'm not fucking gonna be a producer and security. No, I'm not breaking up no fights. Yeah, I hire niggas for that. And that just turned me away automatically after coming off of the Housewives, even though they were more mature and it was never no violence. You know, it got to the point where at times they did want to go to blows, but it would never be no shit throwing and you wasn't in danger. Um, so like I said, the peach holders means that you're a principal character on the show. Now, like the people that you don't see right here, like Marlo, uh, Todd, uh, uh, Lauren, Portia's sister, uh, Sheree's kids, uh, Greg, rest in peace, um, Brent, Nene's son, um, Mama Joyce, the other girl that was working for Candy, Mal, Cynthia's sister. Nobody else is getting paid. Only people that's holding the peach are getting paid. Now, for Marlo, um, being a friend to the show, what they consider a friend to the show, which is like a B character, they're gonna get like a contract that's less than 100,000 for the season. Probably anywhere from 40 to 60 grand, something like that. Probably like 60 grand. Marlo probably getting a little more because she's been around for a minute. But when you become just a friend of the show, you're not getting six figures no more. You're getting yeah, you're getting less than 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So what happened with Cynthia is this: when you don't have a lot of substance for them to uh, exploit your life, then they will take the peach away from you if you don't want to play games. Say in Cynthia's case, she's married now. If her husband, Mike Hill, is saying, yo, baby, I'm not getting on that fucking show. Like, I'll do little appearances here and there, but I don't want them tapping into our marriage. If he don't want to play games like that, he puts Cynthia's peach at jeopardy. Right? And Sheree, in this case, in this season, she didn't have a man. The dude that she was dealing with was in jail. Right? So she has no love interest. Prior to season 9, she had Bob back on the show as if they was trying to work it out. Whether that was real or not, she had a partner. Now that it's 10, she got a nigga in jail, and this same nigga in jail used like, I ain't even relive that whole shit. But anyway, that's nothing for her. Sheree ain't got no businesses going on. Like Candy, she don't have a old lady gang. She don't have a escape. She don't have Todd, right? So she's not giving them substance for them to give her the peach. We're not gonna give you the 6 figures, 9 or 7 figures, because you ain't got no shit to talk about. You don't, your clothing line ain't popping, like you ain't doing nothing. Kenya goes out, and in the time of the breaks, she goes and finds a scandal for them to keep her on the show. When in this situation, she was saying she got married. We didn't know if it was true. So they had to keep her there to find out she really got married. And then we find out, yeah, she really got married. Then she got a baby. It keeps her in the loop. It keeps her with the peach. But now the nigga's leaving, So if she don't find another nigga, her ass is gone. You know what I'm saying? Candy is the franchise right now. Nene was at one point. Now Candy is the franchise because Candy got the businesses still going. Candy still got the husband. Candy still got her singing career. You know what I'm saying? So she got shit that they gonna do. So she got the lead hand right now. If they say, hey, we bringing Nene back, and Candy say, oh really? Oh, I'm out. Then they ain't gonna bring Nene back. You know what I'm saying? Because Candy is the franchise right now. You know what I'm saying? So she got the upper hand. Nobody else has a storyline more than Candy. So Portia, I'm hearing that she's leaving too. I don't know how true that is, but they would love to keep Portia because now she's with this dude that got that paper. But if Portia's smart, she'll get the fuck off the show, being that she got the dude that got that paper, because they will ruin that. That they are pros at that shit, of destroying your relationship. This is why Peter's no longer with Cynthia no more. You know what I'm saying? And Kenya done ran through 100 niggas. Like Candy had a few. They Phaedra, they just sent Apollo ass to jail. Like the way they pull strings up there is real evil and wicked. So I'm proud of Cynthia from walking away with her dignity, because they tried to demote her. They tried to offer her the friend contract, and the friend of the show, like Marlowe's, should have a peach because she's the bridge to keep all the bullshit going. Sheree was the bridge in season 10 because Sheree will do anything they tell her to do. And I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but she would do anything that they would ask her to do. So they use her, and y'all looked at her was the messy one. What they call her? They had a name for Sheree. What was the name they called Sheree? Something about the she carried the bullshit. It was a name they had for the the bone collector. She carried the bones and shit. But that was the bone carrier is really her role because us producers need, if there's a problem between Nene and Candy, and Nene and Candy don't want to do a scene together, then what we do is we put Sheree in the scene with Candy, and she say, "Oh, well, Nene said this about you," and then Candy give a rebuttal because she telling the producer, "I'm not shooting with Nene. I ain't shooting with her." So for them to keep the story going and let the people know what's going on, we'll take Sheree and have her do a scene at a restaurant where they go on for lunch, and she'll tell her how she feel about Nene. Then we'll take Sheree and take her and put her in the gym with Nene, and they working out, or go to Nene's shop, and she'll bone carry what Sheree said. But in the world of TV, y'all looking at it as, oh, Sheree's a goddamn gossiper. She the bone carrier. She always running back telling motherfuckers shit. But no, she's only doing what we tell her to do. Because Candy don't want to shoot with Nene. But we gotta make sure the information gets to Nene so she can have a rebuttal. So later down at the reunion, when they gotta sit with each other, you saw what was said, and it ain't a mystery to you. You know how I got there, and it's like, oh, Sheree was so messy. Sheree went and told so and so, and no, she is the bridge for the storyline. In your eyes, she's the bone carrier. She's the gossiper. In production world, she's the bridge. Marlo is the bridge to the. So it looks like Marlo be in the midst of all the bullshit now, but she's just the bridge to the stories. But they won't give her a peach because she don't have a husband. She's not in a relationship. She don't live as extravagant as Sheree's Chateau Sheree, or Nene's house, or Portia's house, or Candy's house, or Cynthia's house, or even Kenya's house. You got to have the look. You got to have the image of you got money to be a housewife. Any chick that come on there got to have the nice house, and then you got to have the family structure, but you got to have money. You got to have the lifestyle. You ain't no broke housewife coming on it. This is how they branded it to where it's about money. You know, until Marlo get ready to get married and get into a relationship, they're not going to give her a peach. But they keep her around because Marlo don't have emotions attached to the show and the characters. She did to get her bag. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Nene, she don't give a F about nobody for real, for real. I think Nene may be her only true friend that she care about. But none of them, for real, rock with each other. They do it all for the sake of the check. You know what I'm saying? It's like they acting. So for them, to me, to want to demote Cynthia means that Cynthia don't want them all in her marriage like that no more. So they like, all right, well, cool. We'll just keep you as a friend on the show. No, I'm still fucking Cynthia. Like I gave y'all 10 years. I'm still a major character on the show. You're not going to demote me because I don't want to let y'all into my marriage like that. But I'm still willing to play the game. Y'all ruined my marriage with Peter. I gave y'all my divorce. I gave y'all fucking a whole new marriage. I gave y'all a whole bunch of relationships. I gave y'all my relationship with my family. Now y'all, after all these years, 10 years, you want to give me the little check because my relationship and stuff or my businesses and all that ain't pop. No, that's not showing good incentive for a person that opened her daughter Noelle. I didn't put my daughter's life on camera. I didn't put my marriage on camera. I didn't put my divorce on camera. I didn't been here for 10 years. I didn't got remarried on camera. All for y'all to get raised. And now y'all want to cut my salary. And this is why I be telling you, these people is dirty, dirty in this production world. Dirty. And then they'll be mad at me. And I've been said this to many times to me, producing the Housewives. Yo, Choke, who you down with? Production or talent? Because I always stood up for the talent. I didn't care about the money. The money wasn't shit. They wasn't even paying like that. You know what I'm saying? For me to sacrifice my integrity, I could go get a job somewhere else. Like, with the way that they try to make people, black women, look stupid and deliberately and destroy relationships deliberately, like going to search to find out if somebody's cheating. That don't be no regular shit. They be looking for dirt, and then they be putting shit out there in the media to make the people know that is conflict in these relationships, and then they start seeing what people gonna gravitate to, and then they'll fucking pour gasoline on that shit during the season. It ain't fair because people put their livelihoods and their whole family on TV. And like I said, only Cynthia's getting a check. Mike ain't getting a check. Todd ain't getting a check. Nowadays, Todd and Mama Joyce and them was like, oh, we not shooting unless you paying us. Like they will demand a check and they will pay them if they really need them for the scene. Other than that, they're not paying them. They'll find a way to get it done without them if they ain't got to pay them. But, people like Todd and them that been there for a little minute, and Todd working in the production world, he know what to ask for. And you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. There ain't no rules to this. The rules are made as we go along. So shout out to Cynthia Bailey. That's my girl. I love her, man. She's a really good woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen her go through that divorce, broken heart, searching for new love, and getting happy again. And the fact that they want to demote her to a goddamn friend after giving 10 years of her life, of her family's life, her daughter, her sister, bringing Leon on the show, a well-known actor, bringing more star power to the show. Y'all going to just do her dirty like that and want to give her a friend contract. No loyalty, no loyalty, no loyalty. The shows is crazy, man. No loyalty, man. See, like, let me show you. See, right here, this is season 10 too, right? Right here, Eva in the middle. She's just a friend of the show. She didn't have a peach. So she's only getting roughly, allegedly, probably about 50, 60 grand for the season to do it. Sheree had a peach. Kenya had a peach. Nene had a peach. Portia had a peach. Cynthia had a peach. Candy had a peach. So let's just say they all was getting $1 million. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 million, right? Then you got Marlo here, friend contract like Eva. And then you got Portia's sister, Lauren, who might not even have a friend contract. And I can't even remember who the hell this is right here. Sitting next to her. That's probably just one of their friends or whatever. But so now when you look, let me show you this. I want to say they up to season probably like 15. I don't know. Right? But now when you look at it, see, now when you look at the peach holders, you know, a few seasons later, after Sheree is gone, they offered Sheree the friend contract for season 11. And she said, F y'all, just like Cynthia did. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? After giving them 10 years, Sheree gave them 10 years. Right? So now you see here, you got Portia with the peach, Cynthia with the peach, Candy with the peach. This was Nene's last season. Then they kicked Nene off the show. After giving them 14 years, or at least 12, because she went away for like 2. And then look, as you can see now, Eva worked her way up from being a friend contract to get the 6-figure or 7-figure peach contract along with this chick Shamari or whatever she is. I think that was Michael Bivins. I mean Ronald DeVoe's wife right here, I think. I'm not sure. But like, so for you to demote Cynthia, who gave you all these years, you would just cut her like that. And bam, that's how you see it. You see right here, I mean, Nene is no longer in there, and these are your peach holders. They get rid of it. They'll get rid of a peach. It's like working in corporate America. Say if you was a supervisor and you was making $1 million a year, they'll hire a, a a new person and try to groom them for your spot and pay them a fraction and pay them 60,000 a year, and then they'll get rid of you and then put this person in your position, and then probably give them about 300,000 a year. Like, you know, probably gave Eva like 300,000 from the friend peach contract. Being they gave her a peach, oh, we're gonna give you 300,000 now, and get rid of somebody like Nene that they was paying probably 3 million. That's how they cut the budget. And then it ain't, and when you learn They look at these people as family, and Andy is family, and until they get cut, and then they like, oh, it ain't family. No, it was business. It was business. It was business. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once again, much, 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 much love to Cynthia Bailey for standing your goddamn ground and walking away, for not selling yourself out cheap. I respect you, Queen. Bow down to you for standing up and holding your goddamn ground. Standing up and holding your goddamn ground.
We here now. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. I had no haps if I was pushing the act. Damn. I wish I was pushing the act.